Hi, this is Shannah. Welcome to my channel. And today's reading is What's Next in Your Love Life. And this is the singles edition. For those in relationships, I'll have a new reading done next week. So don't forget to check it out. And so what's next in your love life for singles? We have here three possibilities. We have pile number one, we have pile number two, and we have pile number three. So take your time to choose your pile, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number one, this is your reading. So we have immediately here the first card is called Adventures. Then we have the second card. It's called Bear Spirit, Healing. And then we have number 30, Tick Tock. This is number 4, exactly. Now, what we have here. So those who chose pile number 1, you're still in a healing period, right? And this is quite important because actually you're healing many layers. You're not just healing like one heartbreak or the situation with your ex. You're going a lot deeper than that. And for that, you need time. And this card here is very important for you, pile number 1, because it's telling you that don't fear that you're missing out on something, this fear of missing out, FOMO, right? Don't fall into that trap because you kind of become hasty and you end up making the same mistakes of the past. So this card is actually telling you have all the time in the world. The main thing is now that you focus on yourself. And then you think, well, but I've been doing this healing for so long already. When it's going to be done? Well, it's going to be done when it's going to be done. But we have good news here. And this is exactly the first card here with Adventures. Because it's like the waters within you. This sounds a bit strange. I was going to say the waters within you are moving. Yes, but it's the waters of your emotions, of your spirit. There is healing because a waterfall is always a symbol of healing, of letting go, of releasing, of moving on, moving forward. So you're doing that. And this is also here showing us that you have this desire of, putting yourself out there. You have this desire of mingling with people, of meeting new people. And this is quite positive. Even if you're not acting on it per se at the moment, it's really positive because it's the first signs that you're ready to start, a new relationship. Some of you may still be afraid of it. Of course, you may be desiring a new relationship. That's why you are watching this reading, but you may be still afraid of it. So you're still in this kind of winter mode in your heart because you still need to hibernate, so to say. You still need to have this space and time for yourself. But you feel that spring is coming just around the corner. And indeed, when I'm recording this, is the end of February. So soon enough, we'll have, like in 2 weeks or 20 days, we'll have the beginning of spring. But you feel it in your soul as well, in your own biorhythm. You're feeling this, that it's time to open up. And because if you want to receive love, you also have to welcome it in. And you're feeling this readiness, becoming more and more palpable, becoming more present. But again, the cards here are telling you, don't really hurry, don't rush the process, because you're doing a wonderful work. You are healing yourself. And it can be that for many of you that chose pile number 1, that you can feel the whole process speeding up right now, that more and more themes are coming to the surface, has to do with your childhood, has to do with people you met along the way, experiences, trauma. Take it as it resonates for your particular case. But it's like this process is speeding up and you are able to identify the situations with more and more clarity. And this is wonderful because you are releasing, you are cleansing yourself so that when the right person comes along, you are ready and you're almost ready. These are the good news for you, pile number 1. Maybe it's not exactly what many of you probably wanted to hear, because of course we want the right person to be there yesterday, and that everything and happily ever after it happens immediately. But unfortunately, it's not always how it works, and I know you know that. So, but these are wonderful news. You're almost there. You're almost there. Just allow yourself this time still, because you're doing a wonderful healing and work on yourself. This is so, so beautiful, and it's really worthwhile. But let's get some more information, okay? So let's use here this beautiful, beautiful deck. So what's next in love for you? Pile number 1. So as you can see, sometimes in my readings, I have the cards ready. In others, I have them ready, and then I pull cards in front of the camera. Sometimes I just pull cards. So it's always the way I feel it in the moment, how it should be done. I just follow my gut, my instinct. So I don't have like a plan for how it should be done the whole time. So 8 of Wands. We have the 4 of Swords and the Queen of Wands. I love her. Now, and this is here the goddess of volcanoes. This is the Pele goddess, right? This is incredible because, again, this is actually giving us more or less the same message that we were receiving earlier. It's like you're coming out of this phase of the 4 of Swords. You're coming out of this phase of, hibernating, like I was explaining earlier. You are coming out of your winter, and with a lot of clarity. And we see here we have 2 of Wands cards, so there's a lot of passion within you. So you're reawakening, reigniting your passion, your desires. But here with 8 of Wands, it's also communication. And because, it's like throwing the sticks, it's like you have a clear purpose within you. It's like you see things with more clarity. You know exactly what you want. So you're not just, hopefully, let's put it this way, throwing a net and hopefully something, you catch a fish. It's like you're aiming for something specific. So what does this tell us? This tells us that through this going within, through your hibernation, so to say, right? Through this period where you haven't been very active socially, possibly, or you haven't been actively looking for someone, and you've been looking within. This is almost like your hermit phase, right? So you've been getting a clearer idea of what do you really want out of love, what kind of partner, what does love or a love relationship really means to you, what kind of person do you need by your side, do you want by your side. And this, makes you very, I was going to say assertive, but it's also, again, the word clear on your objectives and what you're going after. And what you want right now is to get out of this isolation. Some of you who chose pile number 1 may have felt a bit isolated. Some of you, it was your own choice to do it, but you're kind of sick of it. And you think like it's time to go out. It's time to have fun here with the Queen of Wands. It's time to present yourself. And you're actually, many of you who chose pile number 1, you're very happy being single. And you want to have fun. You want to make new friends. You want to have new adventures. You want to express yourself. You want to rediscover yourself. You want to get out of this phase of sadness, right? And healing and, going over all the sad experiences you've had so far, but you need to go through that process in order to release them. So, but you're kind of, for you, it's like, it's enough already. I'm ready for the world. Okay. So soon enough, and I think now with springtime as well, you'll be ready. In the Northern Hemisphere, we'll start spring quite soon. So you'll be ready to go out and make new contacts and to meet new people. And things will start developing earlier or sooner than you think it's going to, or quicker than you think even, right? Because you're not holding on to the situations of the past any longer. Yeah, then we have here the Two of Swords. But for some of you, you may still be holding back because you're not really sure, do I really want a partner or not? Because for some of you, having a partner can actually be, like feeling trapped. And for others, it's kind of a paradox here because you really want a partner, but at the same time, you are afraid of being trapped in a situation that you cannot free yourself from so easily. So it's like you want to get really near the fire, you want to have fun, you want to attract that partner, but there's something within you that then blocks it or keeps this person at bay or at an arm's length at the same time, or you end up sabotaging the situation. So here you do need to make this decision. You really need to make this decision to cut all these strings that are holding you back in order to free yourself and to be open to a new, beautiful relationship that is actually waiting for you in the future. This is what you want. You want your partner. You want your perfect partner, and you have a perfect partner waiting for you. You have a soulmate waiting for you, and you will find this person the moment you decide to open up. But again, remember this one here. It's okay to take your time. It's okay for you to be sure. You can go out, you can meet new people, you can kind of like, like feel safer around people, to feel safer with opening up. It's okay to take your time because your partner, your soulmate is not going anywhere. You will meet this person the moment you are ready. You will. So, but the cards are really telling you there's no need to rush. There's no need to hurry and rush the process. Don't be hasty because the perfect person is there the moment you're ready. This is quite beautiful. Let's see what we have bottom of the deck. We have here the Five of Wands. Now, at the moment, it's like that's why you're not also feeling very, very open to all this dating situation, or you're a bit, like distant, that you're not really committing. You're just dating around and probably having fun and seeing how, everything works. Because there's still a conflict within you. Again, this is what we were saying earlier. Some of you are like really afraid of getting trapped in a situation. So you're still not 100% sure you want to open up, but you will eventually. But when you're ready, again, and you'll find the right person. So there's a soulmate waiting for you, 100%. Let's see what these cards here have to tell us. Here we go. So then we have reconciliation. For some of you, this will have to do with someone from your past coming in again, right? Or for some of you, it's actually you're not really opening up to new people because you're still waiting to reconcile with someone else. Let's see what the other cards say. Then we have a honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday together. Then we have wedding. Wow, we have honeymoon and wedding. Yeah. So for some of you, pile number one, this soulmate is actually someone from your past, and you're going to reconcile with this person from your past. So please do take it as it resonates, but it can also be that you're waiting, you're not opening up to new relationships because you're still holding on to this hope of reconciliation. But for the majority of you, as I am seeing it, is yes, there will be a reconciliation. Yes, so you're going to have a wonderful time. It's going to end up in a marriage. And this is your soulmate. But this reconciliation can also be that this is someone that you've already been together with, for instance, in a past life. Let's put it like that. And you're reconciling, you're recognizing one another again. Let's see what bottom of the deck has to say, romantic feelings. So if it's really someone from your past in this lifetime, it's someone that the feelings were never gone. from both sides. You never forgot each other. You really like always thinking about one another still. Maybe it was something that didn't get off the ground. Maybe it was something that, didn't have the chance to develop properly, or other factors were in the way, but the feelings were still there. But you're going to be able to find one another probably when you're both traveling here with a honeymoon card, right? And you're going to find each other again and reconcile. This is quite beautiful. And it could be during the summer, next summer, like from this spring onward, summertime. So what I'm feeling, especially here with this holiday. I know holiday could be, so honeymoon and holiday time together could be any time, but I'm having the feeling of summer, springtime, summer. Yeah. But take it as it resonates for you, because, predicting time can always be very complicated. But of course, here, because we also have the moon, so there's some fear, there's some insecurities, there's still, and I think from both sides, but I'm really sure that you'll be able to reconcile, to find compromises, to really find a way. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. Because some of you may be relocating, or this person is relocating, and it will be during this time. Yeah, moving to another country, moving to another city. It could be a holiday, traveling, of course, but also relocating. And you'll meet this person. Again, for some of you, it will be again. Many of you, it will be again. Yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. But let's see, you have here another oracle. But it will all happen at the right time, when you're ready, when you finally made that decision within you. It's now. You feel it. So it cannot be rushed. Don't try to rush it, because you will know when you're ready, when your heart is ready. That's another message for you. Go in another direction. And I think it has to do with moving. So you're going in another direction in life. You may be changing your life. You may be, moving, like I said, country, city, even if it's just moving your apartment, your home. But it's like you take a new decision in life. It can also be a new direction in attitude towards life as well. And then we have be assertive. And here we have, there'll be a peaceful solution. And with this be assertive, for me here within this context really has to do with taking control of your life. And this peaceful solution is when you are at peace with yourself. And remember, like in the context of all the cards we just saw, it really has to do, in my opinion here in this context, with you feeling that the time is right. You're at peace with yourself. You're at peace with your past. You're at peace with all the decisions and all the traumatic experiences you have felt, right? But it's something that you feel. Again, it cannot be rushed, and you cannot force it. But I have really the feeling that you've been working on yourself for so long now that this will happen actually quite soon. It will be this year, when you're watching this, okay? So when you're watching this, it will be the year in which you are watching this. And so it's quite soon, actually. For many of you, it will be the following spring, summer, but take it as it resonates, okay? Okay, that was your message, pile number 1. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. And here we have flexibility, right? We have flexibility, and then we have the bee spirit, prosperity, and we have no place like home. So what we have here is really, you've been working really hard, not only on yourself, but also on your career. And for many of you who chose pile number 2, you're probably working from home. Of course, I'm being very literal here, but sometimes the cards are just very literal. And you may be working from home, or you've been concentrating like on being, concentrating your focus on your home, on your family, also decorating your home, even maybe changing location or changing homes, just moving. So this will be like this has been your priority. So you've been too busy and really like concentrating on love. It's like you've been too distracted. I feel like this kind of will change in the future because I have the feeling for those who chose pile number 2, you're feeling more self-assured. You're feeling also more at home in your own skin, in your own emotions. You're feeling more empowered. You're feeling safer. It's like you've achieved now a level of security. It's like you're a self-made woman or a self-made man, and you've proven yourself. You can take care of yourself. This is like the feeling I'm getting from you. You've been working really hard at this, and you're getting more and more this feeling. And it's like this feeling as well that you now can share yourself and also the fruits of your hard labor with someone else. And but it has also someone. It has to be someone that is also very so dedicated, like you are, dedicated to you, dedicated to work, dedicated on building something together. So you're not just after anyone, you're not just after the next best thing, just not to be lonely, because you're not lonely. For you, those who chose pile number 2, I don't have the feeling that you are lonely. You're quite successful, you're quite busy, you're very distracted. It's like you're not focusing really on that part of your life. But it's like at this moment, you really start wondering, well, it would be great to have a partner. It would be great to have a home with someone else, to really build an empire with someone else. It would be really fantastic. And this wish is growing on you. But that's the thing. We have here flexibility. And we have the tiger. It's really funny because, when we see the card, at least that's my case, I'm just focusing on the tiger. But actually, we have a lot of bamboo here, and the card is about bamboo, which surprised me. But in this case here, if we take the tiger, right? The tiger is actually, I was going to say a lone wolf, which is hilarious. I'm sorry for that. Although the wolves, they work in packs, but the tiger is like a loner, usually. They can also build families, but it's very rare. So they're kind of loner, and you've been kind of this loner. You've been kind of like just focusing on yourself, like I said earlier, but now you're looking for a partner. And that's when the bamboos here comes into play, because the bamboos is actually flexible. The bamboos can yield to any kind of position, put it that way, or what it's required from it at a given time. And then now it's like you're being asked to do the same. And the same, like if you are looking or are starting to look for a partner, you have to be a bit more flexible, and you have to put in the work as well. If you're just staying at home, it's very difficult to find a partner. Okay, nowadays we have all these dating platforms, but still, sooner or later, you'll have to meet the person. And then you think, okay, I don't have time for dating. Well, at least a dating platform, you have to enroll, you have to register, you have to, answer messages. There's some work you have to put in it in order, like to exchange with other people, in order to get to know other people and see if they're good or not for you. But I have the feeling that something is going to be offered for you. I really have the feeling that something is waiting for you. But you have to go and, like the bee, you have to go to the flowers. I'm not telling you to chase people. That's not the case. But you have to kind of let the world know that you are ready, that you are there, that you are, ready to play the game, so to say. Instead of just hiding, you have to show yourself. You have to show up. And that's what the cards are telling you. It's like there's someone out there for you, someone who's amazing, but you have to put yourself out there in order to be noticed. Be it online, if that's the like your first step that you're ready to make, that's also okay. Because many couples, they come together first online. That's okay. But still, you have to make that, to take that step to put yourself out there online as well. Yeah. Let's see what the tarot has to say about this. So, I hope I didn't sound too preachy, because that wasn't the intention. Because I'm seeing here, those pile number 2, you're very strong-willed, you're very determined, you're very focused. But you can also be a bit stubborn, is what I'm getting here with this energy. Yeah. So, but let's see, when it comes to love, what's coming your way? Oh, we have the 10 of Swords. That's why. Okay. Then we have here the 5 of Coins. Okay. And then we have the Lovers. It's a decision to be made. Okay. That's why. Okay. I think, like, for you, there's something here, like there's this really fear of getting hurt. There's really like this, okay, there's been hurt in the past, and there's like, and it's been so bad, it was such a bad betrayal for many of you who chose pile number 2, that it left really deep wounds. That it left you doubting your self-worth. Like, I must be, this kind of thoughts like, I must be horrible. Like this other person who has hurt you this deeply left you believing that you're a monster. And it's funny enough, because here you have the Beauty and the Beast with the Lovers. And I think what the cards are trying to tell you is to change your perspective. Is they're inviting you to change your perspective and saying, hey, this is also a decision. No matter what you think of yourself, you do deserve love. And you again, I really have the feeling there's someone waiting for you. And I think as well that in the past, someone took advantage of your good-heartedness. Someone took advantage of your good nature and of your generous nature, in the sense of that, that person was just interested in, for instance, your money, not just, but took advantage of, be it your financial situation or social status, or, like what they could get from you, and they didn't show much respect for your heart. And this leaves really deep wounds. This really, really hurts. But that's why there's a decision here that has to be made. Interesting enough, like the pile number 1 was also about a decision. So if you felt inclined to watch pile number 1 as well, if you couldn't decide between the two, maybe you can watch it as well if you feel like it, if you feel that it's relevant. Let me just say, but we have the Ace of Coins. That's beautiful. And then we have the 8 of Cups. I want another one. Yeah. This is the 2 of Wands. For you, it's really difficult. And I think this is going to be a theme from like in the near future still. It's really difficult for you to really trust other people. Okay, because what I'm getting with pile number 2 is really like you really have the feeling that, the person you like or the person you fall in love with, that they end up choosing someone else. That, at the end, you're not good enough for the person. And this may have really like deep roots. This kind of belief may have really, really deep roots that everyone else is better than you. Of course, like there are many people watching, so please do take it as it resonates, right? And it's like when something beautiful comes along the way, your first impulse is to run away, or you feel like the other person is not going to stay. This other person will run away. And this can leave you very, very anxious, because we have these two cards together. This is a high level of anxiety, which leads us then to the Nine of Swords, is the high level of anxiety here. And then you just want to be loved. You really seek love, but you do not trust love at the same time. And that's why it's here. There has to be a decision made, but you still don't know. It's, here with the Two of Wands, it's also a decision card. But, you're looking in all directions. What I'm getting here with this card is like, and then just doing this intuitively. It's like looking in one direction, like in the past, the other one in the future, but not really being in the present. What is life really offering you? And we have the Six of, because now I just asked, so what is life really offering you? And have the Six of Pentacles is the chance of finding balance, is the chance of, acknowledging that you are indeed loved, and that you are indeed deserving of love, worthy of love, more than you imagine. And again, we have here with the Six of Coins, this person being incredibly generous. This is your heart. You have like an open heart. You have a very, very generous heart, very generous nature. You have like a beautiful soul, and you're so afraid of being taken advantage of. We have the Two of Cups. You have, again, because twos are, we have the Lovers, we have the Two of Cups. Again, there's someone coming your way. There's someone here. I'm showing this card. I know what this fairy being here has is actually like a glass thing to fill up with honey, right? But the first time I looked at it, what I saw was a ring, was an engagement ring. And I found it interesting. And then when I saw it again, so, oh no, it's a glass. But still, I don't think that it's a coincidence that in this reading I was seeing like an engagement ring, because I really have the feeling there's someone there. That is perfect for you, and that will offer you what you need. That person that is a perfect fit for you, like here with the Two of Cups with Gilgamesh here. And we have here then also the Lovers. So there is the perfect fit for you. There's someone who will love you for everything that you are, not despite, not in spite of anything. It's for everything that you are. And that's what you represent and emanate and radiate and vibrate. This person will love you. This person will understand you completely. This will be the perfect match. But again, we have another two here. Is a decision to let this person in. And here we have this card of balance. You will find this person. This person is like already aligned for you. This is really beautiful. And again, the Fool is to take that risk, to trust, to open yourself again to love. But I'm not telling you to rush. I'm not telling you to force anything. Like I said, if you felt attracted to pile number one, please watch it too. Because it's really telling you, the cards here are telling you there's so much for you. There's true love for you out there. Yes, there are people that are stupid. Yes, this is our world. We have wonderful people and other people who forgot how wonderful they are, right? But there's someone wonderful for you. When you feel ready, when you feel that this doesn't matter anymore, or that you're ready and worthy to be loved, just take that chance. Just let love in. The cards are really inviting you to let love in. What we have bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. Yes, you could get married. You could have really a serious and beautiful, and for some of you, if that's important for you, like a traditional relationship. but something that it's really binding, something that is serious, right? Could come your way. And it's actually already there, awaiting you, aligned for you. It's just when you're ready, when you make the decision, okay? When you feel that it's the right thing. Let's see what the other cards here have to say. Let's see if we get more information. It's really beautiful reading, pile number 2. I so understand what you're going through. Really understand. So, what's next in love for those who choose pile number 2? We have here, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yes, it's true. Then we have new love. Look. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And then we have engagement. Wow. So it's like really confirming what we just saw. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. It's like focus on yourself. And let's what we saw earlier, there's these hurts from the past, these wounds from the past. They made you feel less than. And it's like the cards are really inviting you to work on that, because you have such a wonderful heart and you are such a strong person. And I could cry because this is really touching me, and I don't know why it happens. It's karma, or is the connections, or balance of the universe. I have no idea. But sometimes people, they say things and they behave in ways that are so destructive. They can destroy people. I don't know why it happens, but it just does. And someone has done this to you, and you're such a strong person. I could cry right now. It's like, oh God. And so the cards are really inviting you, hey, work on yourself. Focus on yourself. Do what you love. Build your empire, go after your passions, what you believe in, and that financial security, self-made man, self-made woman. Be that, because when you're focusing on yourself, you're feeling better, you're happier, and then this love comes. This person, and this is someone who really has serious intentions with you. This person really loves you, and it's really your beautiful counterpart. Someone who will do anything for you, and this person will never hurt you, not in that way. If you have a fallout, or you have a misunderstanding, or a disagreement, that's normal. It's part of our human communication. It's fine. But this person will never have hurt you in that way, because this person will always be ready to communicate with you, to really try and understand you. And this person will always be honest with you. It's beautiful. You're going to have a beautiful relationship. Now you're saying when? Well, I'm not getting any vibes of when this will happen, to tell you the truth, because I think it will still take some time. And it could be the latest, I would say, next winter. I know we're getting out of one winter, so I'm recording this end of February 2022. So I'm saying like next winter is the feeling, the vibe that I'm getting. But it doesn't have to ring true to everyone, because it's many of you, and predicting time is always a bit tricky, okay? But I think you still have like some healing to do. But if you focus on yourself, and if you focus on what brings you joy, it probably will come quicker than you think. But let's see what these cards have to say on the subject. What is next in the love life of pile number 2? So we have here, well, okay. I love it when they contradict me. So they're saying in the near future. Could be tomorrow. So in the near future. Then we have forgiveness. There's a lot of forgiveness that will be happening within your heart. And the thing is, astrologically, we're going through a lot of transformation right now. Until June, these are really like very heavy times on an emotional level. I'm not going into politics or something like that, but until June 2022, you're going to experience probably a lot of emotional upheaval. but it's bringing stuff to the surface in order to be released, in order to be forgiven, in order to, to be integrated. And we have a no. And I think this no is actually your past. Is you saying no to the past? Is you making that decision to not let the past really, With here, we did get in English, this would be get more information, I think. So it's really to get a new perspective also about the past, saying no about that negative side of the past and the part that makes you feel so little and so small and so not worthy of happiness. Yeah, because it's part of also this forgiveness, of this healing. Then we have bottom of the deck, ask others for help. Go out with your friends, talk with your friends. And if you need like help of a counselor or a psychologist or something like that, and if you are able to get it, do it. It's always helpful to talk with other people, especially if they're neutral, they're not really directly involved with the problem. Do it in order just to get it off your chest. And, it helps you as well to call things by names and to get this clearer perspective if you need it, of course. But in the near future, there will be like a lot of forgiveness. There will be a lot of release coming through, and not like a new perspective about your love life, about your worth, and it will be more positive. Yeah. So pile number 2, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So what's next in your love life? So we have here the first card, Solitude. Then we have number 1, Air Spirit, Knowledge. And we have number 24, Take a Nap. So as you can see, it's not very, very active. And I find it quite interesting that we have 2 boats here, right? It reminds me of this energy of the 6 of Swords, moving forward or moving away from a difficult situation. Maybe some of you are leaving difficult situations behind you when it comes to love, or you're going through a healing process. And it's funnily enough, like all 3 piles seem to have like very similar themes because they're all healing. But it's also not a big surprise because the times we are undergoing right now all need a lot of healing. And also there's a lot of healing going on. It's like open wounds are being opened in order to be healed. So, but now coming back to your situation, what we see here is you needing a lot of time for yourself, right? Even here with the Air Spirit, Knowledge, it's like it's really inviting you to take that, look within. It's telling you don't rush, don't force anything to happen. Yes, many of you will have that desire of having a partner, of course. That's why you're watching this reading as well, and you're probably curious, oh, will it happen soon? But the focus here for you, pile number 3, it does not mean that it won't happen soon, but the focus is really like you need to rest. I think probably in the past or in the near past, there has been a lot of emotional upheaval, and then now you need this time for yourself. You need calmer waters, and water usually stands for your emotions, and you need these calm waters. Like you see both cards here, they have these calm waters, and you need it in order to find yourself, in order to really find also like a true mirror of the situation, a true mirror of who you are. And we have here 2 full moons, and we have this one here with a crescent moon. Thank you. Okay. And it's like something has come, and it could be just in your inner world. It could be in the outer world, but it could be also something happening within you. Something has come to a zenith, has come to this maximum, like the critical mass. And now it's like you need now to rest. You need to breathe out and breathe in and reconnect with your emotions, reconnect with your own energy. It's like you've been too much on the outer world, and now you have to, retreat for a while in order to regroup yourself. And this is quite important, right? Because the moon, as you know, can also signify fears, can signify also illusions, not seeing things clearly. But the moon, brings also themes to the surface, sometimes in a very gentle way, because because the moon reflects energy. So its energy is not as aggressive as, for instance, as the sun. Of course, we love the sun. Without the sun, we'd not be here, but we wouldn't also be here without the moon. But the moon has a more gentle energy, a more gentle approach. Of course, with the full moon, sometimes we cannot sleep, but it's still a more gentle approach. And this is like the cards are also inviting you to be gentle with yourself and to really not focus, but contemplate on your situation, on your experiences, what the past has brought you, what can you learn from it, what do you want for your future. It's like you're being given now a chance of really, it's like between worlds, of having this breather to really, like I was saying earlier, regroup yourself and have a clearer, or gain a clearer perspective of how to proceed and what you really want, what is really your aim. And you need rest. I see here you needing to, when it comes to emotions, you need rest, you need to restore your energy, you need to rejuvenate, and you just to breathe out, just to feel safe again, which is a beautiful here with the moon and the fox here, this beautiful little fox sleeping on the moon, is really like feeling safe, feeling protected. And you need this energy right now. It's really beautiful. And I think this is what will happen in this like really near future. You're getting this energy, this healing energy. And I really feel this the whole time, like breathing deeply, feeling safe, feeling protected, feeling taken care of. Oh, beautiful. It's a beautiful energy, and you're going to feel very loved, like by the universe, by your higher self, by your friends, by your family, being enveloped by this loving energy. And the cards also like to tell you you're very protected. You're very, very protected. But you have to take care of yourself. You have to protect yourself as well. Yeah. Now, let's get more information. What's next in your love life when it comes... no, for you, pile number 3, sorry. What's next in your love life? Let's see what the tarot cards have to tell us. So for pile number 3, for those who chose pile number 3, what is the future of their love life? Okay. Okay, so we have here the Hierophant. Okay, we have this one here, the Two of Coins. And we have here the Emperor. Interesting. Let me just see something. Okay, it looked like they had their eyes closed, but they don't. They have their eyes open. Okay, that's important. Okay. I feel here this is really like a feeling of being overwhelmed. And it's like here she's offering the pipe, and could be like a peace offering. right? She's reminding me of the white calf woman. Okay, so this peace offering. And this is what you need. You want to find the peace. And here's really like, that's the message here from these cards. Finding peace within yourself, finding these calm waters. And it could also be like there's someone in your life that you have to make, or you feel, or you would like to make amends with, or you feel you have to. But you know, making amends, sometimes it's impossible to find closure with someone personally, so you have to find closure internally within yourself, right? And here, oh God, it's interesting because I would never say this about the Hierophant, but this context is what's bringing up. Is you finding your own rituals in order to find this peace. You know, there are closure rituals you can do. You can write a letter to this person saying everything you feel or what you would like to apologize for or what you forgive them for. And then you burn this letter, for instance. Finding these rituals that can really bring peace to yourself, where you find peace with this person or with the situation itself. Because here with the Two of Coins, it's really like you feel overwhelmed by a situation. And it's like, I want to get another card for that one. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Four of Wands and the Eight of Coins. Yeah. It's like you feel divided. And you feel divided like in one, between your work, you know, like you are someone who puts a lot of work. We also have this message here with the Emperor, because the Emperor is like in control. The Emperor is, you know, has its empire, works for its empire, is dedicated to its empire, and is someone who's very much in control. And you feel you have to have this control because for some of you may even feel you have too much on your plate. There's too many things you have to take care of, and you have to be very organized, and you just feel like a bit overwhelmed here with everything you have to do, and that you have the feeling also that things are just half done because you cannot focus entirely in just one thing. And you have to be, they feel you have to be strong, you have to be gentle, you have to be the caregiver, the nurturer, you have to be the mother, you have to be the good partner, you have to be the good sister, you have to be the good employer, you have to be the good employee, the good friend. And it's like, and you always have to be fun all the time and nice all the time, and it's always giving, 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 giving. And this tires you out. You really feel overwhelmed. And you also don't know, it's like for you, for some of you who chose pile number 3, is also the feeling of also in your relationships, you're the giving one, you're the one who takes care of everything. Maybe it has been like your experience so far. So it's like you just want peace, you just want quiet, or you want someone who's so strong that you know that you can relax, right? But the thing is, there's like, the cards are also telling you, well, you need to find your peace, you need to find your calm. But if you like a partner, you also have to get yourself out there. You also have to put the work in order to find the partner, right? Because you're now in a moment of like retreating, finding your peace, finding your calm waters, like I said earlier. But there will be someone for you who is strong. I think this is also the message here of our Emperor. There is someone for you out there who's strong. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. It's not, you know, you have different people watching this. So, but it's someone who's strong, someone you can rely on, someone who'll be there for you, right? And but you have to go out, you have to mingle, you have to meet people, you have to go where the people are, be it virtually, be it in the real world, but you have to put yourself out there somehow. But let's see something else. Wait a sec. Yeah, we have the Empress. See, it's like we have here the counterparts. You will find your counterpart. and this counterpart is waiting for you. And I think, funnily enough, because most of the people watching this will be women. And it could be that for you who chose pile number 3, you felt like you had to be everything. Again, here with the 2 of coins, you really felt you had to be everything. You had to be the man and you had to be the woman of the house. You have to take care. That was probably the experience you had in the past, or maybe what you experienced there by watching your parents. You have to be everything. You have to take care of the children, be the perfect lover, be the perfect friend, all of that. And what you want is someone who, allows you, for instance, to be just the woman, just so to say, but allows you to be the woman. And this other person, if you were in like a binary relationship, and well, this person is the man and you are the woman, each one of you has their roles, and they allow you to be your feminine side, and they can be the masculine side. I hope I'm explaining this correctly, but someone who just allows you to be who you are and doesn't expect you to be everything. Because then you can be yourself, or you can, fulfill your role, so to say, perfectly, and be happy and be in peace with yourself and be like in alignment with yourself. Yeah, and we have the 3 of Wands. We have the 5 of Cups. And there we go. And the Sun. Beautiful. And you've been waiting. You've been waiting for this opportunity. You've been waiting for this person. But, sometimes it just feels like it's out of reach, and that you'll probably be waiting forever. And sometimes you get very impatient in this waiting. And then you make the wrong decisions, or you go after the wrong people, and you keep repeating the same mistakes. And you're still holding on to some of these disappointments of the past. And the thing is, there are people aligning for you. There's the perfect partner, like we saw earlier, aligning for you. And you're going to see this quite soon. And because we have the Sun here, then it's like this summer, next summer, wherever you are, next summer, the latest, you will see this person. You'll be able to see this person, right? You'll recognize this person. And that is why also we had the first cards, when you have all this, taking time for yourself. So taking time for yourself is quite important, because it allows you to release the negativity of the past, or the disappointments of the past, where everything has just seemed to like very hard work. And there will be someone who will then share that with you, that will work with you and build a home and build a beautiful life with you, and not just expecting you to do everything. Yeah, the 3 of Cups. So what they tell you here is, go out, have fun with your friends, enjoy yourself as much as you can, because you will meet this person by going out with friends, or maybe it's a friend of friends. And at first you will be a bit closed off. You won't let this person in that easily, because you're still worried about your past. It's like you get a bit anxious. You're really afraid that you're going to repeat the same mistakes of the past. But you will then soon enough see, when this person comes along, that this person is what you've always dreamed of. It will be a dream come true. This is the Star. It's like your wish comes true if the right person comes along. I'm seeing this like summer, and like when the weather is better, the sun shines, and everyone is a bit more relaxed. This is the vibe I'm getting. And here we have the moon, and we have the sun, we have the moon again, the counterparts. And but the moon here is also telling you, be gentle with yourself. Don't force anything. Allow yourself to heal. We have another full moon here. It's like the cards are inviting to release the past. Take your time, release the past, let it go. and allow new energy in. And it's okay if you feel anxious and if you're afraid of repeating mistakes of the past. That's natural, but still allow new energy to come in, because the universe has been listening and your wish will come true. The right person, so your emperor, is on its way already. And but take your time to heal. You won't miss out on your emperor. It will be impossible not to find him. It will be impossible not to meet him. You will meet this person. So rest assured, you just have to focus on yourself and find that peace and calm in order to be ready when the right person comes along. Let's see what these cards here have to say. There you go. So what's next in love for pile number 3? We have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. We have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So your soulmate is coming. So stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So like I was saying, your soulmate is already aligning with you. Just focus on yourself, stay positive, and you already have the feeling, you can already feel this person. Many of you already know that this person is coming. So release negativity of the past, the disappointments of the past. That's a process. Nobody can tell you how long that takes, but know that this person is coming. Trust it. Actually, you already know. Let's see what you have here. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. And I think this here is what you're really afraid of. That you make a mistake. You're afraid that you let the wrong person in again. And this makes you feel very, very cautious, which is understandable. Like I was saying earlier, it's quite understandable. What do we have here? So let's see what these cards would like to tell you. One more time, please. There you go. We have the situation will improve. Go in another direction and look for a sign. Like I feel like you already know that you will find the right person. There's something within with this look for a sign and the situation will improve. You already know. It's like they're telling you, you have the intuition. It's like you already know, but you're still stuck in something from your past, or you're still stuck in a way of thinking, or even stuck in some sort of expectations. And here the cards are telling you, go in another direction. Change your perspective. Let go of what you don't need. Let go of this outdated thinking that always brings you the same kind of experiences. I know it's easier said than done, but it's a decision. It all starts with a decision. And then you just follow your intuition. You follow, okay, what feels good? What is right for me? What do I really want? And you follow your own light, and that will be your sign. It's your own light. Listening to your own intuition. Bottom of the deck says, find new information or get new information. And I think here's again is a change of perspective. It's really a change of perspective. But I think this change of perspective again comes from this time you take to to heal, this time you take to calm down and really contemplate and reflect on your decisions and what you want out of life and what you want out of love. But your person is aligning. It's already there, actually. But you will see and recognize this person at the right time. There's no way you can mess this up. And that's wonderful to know. So please do take your time, live your life, be true to your own energy. Okay? So pile number 3. This was your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.